and then it instantly starts recording. Okay, today we're going to talk about combining like terms, and we're going to introduce a concept called algebra tiles. We want you to be familiar with what the algebra tiles look like and to be able to recognize them, to be able to understand this lesson about combining like terms. Okay. Pointer. Okay. The first algebra tile we're going to show you is the x squared. It is the big square. Then you have the negative x squared, and we just denote that by showing it in red. And then you have your single x there in green, the rectangular piece. And then you have the negative x, again in red. Then you have your unit piece there with the 1, and then you have your negative unit with the negative 1. Something you need to know about combining like terms that makes things a whole lot easier is this concept of zero pairs. When you have a positive x squared and a negative x squared, they're going to cancel each other out and they equal 0. Let's see here. Now you have your positive x and your negative x. Again, there's an understood 1 in front of this x, so you have 1 minus 1 equals 0. And then you have your 1 plus a negative 1 equals 0. That's what we call zero pairs. Now, take a minute and look at these expressions and the models with the algebra tiles and see if you can determine which one matches which. I think they match from here to there, right? If you look at your first one here, A, I think they go like this. You have x minus 3. You're looking for a single x and then 3 negative unit pieces. So it matches with number 2. Look at B. You have an x squared and you have 2 x's. So that one is going to match with your x squared and your 2 x's. Then you have C, x squared plus 2. Combining like terms. The first thing we want you to understand is that you can add the opposite. So when you see 2x minus 4, that's exactly the same thing as saying 2x plus a negative 4. We call that adding the opposite. This is what that looks like. We encourage you to rewrite problems throughout the year and add the opposite, especially if you get confused when you're dealing with negative numbers. So we have our 2 x pieces in our algebra tiles for our 2x plus negative 4, so you have 4 negative units, plus 5, so you have 5 positive units. Now, like I said, zero pairs can make things a whole lot more simple, so you can cancel out by finding your zero pairs, your negative 1, 1, negative 1, 1, negative 1, 1, negative 1, and 1. All of those equal 0, and you're left with 2 x's and a 1. Put them together and write them numerically, 2x plus 1. And that's how you combine like terms. We're going to stop with that problem for this test video. Thank you for watching.